I was just hanging out, doing some drinking. As some people may or may not know, I'm actually a card-carrying member of the Church of Satan. The Church of Satan. Um, there was a man, Anton LaVey. He wrote some books on Satanism, which is religious. It does fall under an esoteric or religious category. If you would read, if you looked at it from the inside of a bookstore or something. And as far as the Western world or America, as far as Christianity, as far as bashing Christians or bashing people's morals, as far as from a Christian perspective, well, I'm not really going to do that, because if you live my life, I've fried and ate some bigger fish than Christians, if you know what I mean. So bashing Christians is kind of a low entry man's form of Satanism. Satanism. I like to consider myself a little bit of a higher animal. Satanism, more or less, was a wrench, or a tool used for me to better myself. That wolf. That wolf in the woods, bro. It's a tool. Just like any tool. You use it for your own means, your own ends. Which is which is clearly what it was intended for. Satanism was made for a bridge, a means to an end. But what's the end? The end, I think, is more understanding, more legitimate understanding, and less bullshit. Science is expanding faster than the fucking universe. I mean, it collects more than the alleged myth of a collective conscious. I don't believe a human being, satanically speaking, man is an island. No human being owes anything to any other human being. That implication is hard to live with. That man truly is an island. That I can't hinge a lot of honor on patriotism or my country, or even Satanism itself, or many other things. That being a man means being an island among myself. Not the sum of those that follow me, or those that allegedly respect me, or my opinions, or my thoughts, or my anything. So stand on your own 2 feet, which is not easy, especially in the world today with the internet. The internet has been around for a long time. So I'm kind of a werewolf. I'm very carnal. So I don't see how a human being can truly speak to another human being on a computer, or even via a letter, old school letter, snail mail. But I'm that much of a werewolf, I'll admit it. That's a lot to take in for a person. If one wants to be more organic, or more, if one wants to feel better, if technology is confusing for you, if it's hard to understand, for the mind to understand, the brain to process, that's probably a good sign. I've always personally thought computers Even the English language itself was more or less an abomination. Abomination seems like a biblical term, but it's really not. It means something inorganic or unnatural, something that's not from the trees, not from the forest, it's not from the woods, it's not from the earth. Inorganic. You know, shit like that. Shit that I can understand that's hard to mentally process. That's not asking for a lot. I know what it's like to feel unorganized, to feel insane, to feel that despite whatever books I may have under my wing, amount to nothing. No one gives a flying F. No one's gonna respect me for all the books I've read. No one's gonna fucking respect me for my brain. My neurological activity is irrelevant to the corporate world or to the world at large. Those things are probably unimportant. That those things are not significant. And that all my efforts are futile. I might as well have done nothing at all, despite all the things I think I've done, which is nothing, oddly enough. But it's not going to be that way. I don't think it should be that way. Every effort should at least get some tally mark. Because effort is effort. And a show of effort, well, I think it deserves or merits a little respect. Because there needs to be incentive. There needs to be incentive. There needs to be reward. There needs to be something. Something to know that I'm on the right path, the right track. Perhaps my thinking is not complete shit. That maybe there's something in here that's not completely fucking worthless. I don't think that's asking for too much. Considering all the books I've read, all the things I've done, all the hundreds, if thousands of dollars I spent on job interviews, legal paperwork. I want some incentive. And if someone doesn't fork out, and if someone doesn't pay up, well, I guess I'll find somebody who pays better. That's not irrational. That's not insane. Pay the fuck up, or somebody else will. Proud?